From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Wednesday, May 8th of 2024. I'm Amy Rose, and this is what's going on. Rapid City fire officials say fire equipment stolen last week has been found. The gear was stolen from a vehicle and contained a personalized radio strap and helmet camera. Fire officials say the equipment was found late Monday in a dumpster in South Rapid City after a community member said she saw the social media post and called the tip in. Rapid City Division Chief Brian Povandra says he's glad the equipment has been found. He says replacing the equipment would have cost an estimated $5,000. Professional racing officials are still hoping to hold a flat track race on the streets of downtown Sturgis during this year's motorcycle rally. Here's Gary Matthews with those details.
AMA Pro Racing officials will hold a community meeting next week to update their plans on a new revised race. Sturgis residents overwhelmingly turned down a host services agreement between the city and AMA last month. This time, AMA officials say there was no financial risk to the city, and the proposed racetrack is smaller and more manageable.
In national and international news, forecasters are warning a wave of dangerous storms in the U.S. could march through parts of the South. Thursday's forecast comes as a day after severe weather with damaging tornadoes and large hail killed 3 people in Tennessee and North Carolina. The storm's continuous streak of torrential rain and tornadoes this week from the plains to the Midwest and now the Southeast. At least 4 people have died since Monday. More than 250,000 customers lack power across several states. Thunderstorms with torrential rain led to a flash flood emergency and water rescues northeast of Nashville. President Joe Biden says he will not supply offensive weapons that Israel can use to launch an all-out assault on Rafah, the last major Hamas stronghold in Gaza, over concern for the well-being of the more than 1 million civilians sheltering there. Biden, in an interview Wednesday with CNN, says the U.S. is still committed to Israel's defense and will supply Iron Dome rocket interceptors and other defensive arms. But he says that if Israel goes into Rafah, we're not going to supply the weapons and artillery shells used. The interview marked Biden's toughest public comments yet about the potential Israeli military operation and followed his decision to pause a shipment of heavy bombs to Israel last week. And Boeing's Starliner spacecraft faces a delay with a new launch date set for no earlier than May 17th due to a valve issue that prompted a halt to the mission on Monday. NASA astronauts Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore were already seated aboard the Starliner capsule when the operations team decided to call off the launch about 2 hours prior. This mission, known as the Crew Flight Test, might serve as the final assessment before NASA approves Boeing's spacecraft for regular trips to the International Space Station. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson highlighted the significance of the launch, stating it started with Mercury, then with Gemini, then with Apollo, the Space Shuttle, then SpaceX's Dragon, and now Starliner. This would mark only the 6th inaugural voyage of a crewed spacecraft in U.S. history. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center: showers popping up into this afternoon with a thunderstorm possible. Highs around 58, down to 46 tonight. That was your Daily Slice for Wednesday, May 8th of 2024. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by Amy Rose with Gary Matthews, executive producer Mark Houston, engineered by Chris Jackwetz. I'm Amy Rose. Have a great day.